My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Hearthstone Dungeons and Kobolds Catacombs. Oh, almost let the hands slip and show what that actually was referring to. Whoops. That would have been a travesty. Accidentally kicked my desk. Time for a hunter run. Which... Oh, am I gonna lose? I'm gonna lose my first match? That's gonna be terrifyingly sad.
Let the hunt begin.
Your pockets are looking awful heavy there, bud.
It's entirely possible. Bink is the hardest of the early fights. And Bink can generate a ridiculous board, at which point your only savior is if you happen to like go face and Bink doesn't. As much as I could trade for that, I think my move is actually hero power.
Hey, you want to buy a funnel cake?
I can generate Jungle Panther this turn and go face. 7 damage on board. It's a lot of minions. I mean, they have charge. Basically, either way, if I had the Jungle Panther or if I did this, or even if I Eaglehorn Bow, the whole point is that next turn I have lethal. Sure. Remove my whole board, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to continue tapping this button until we win. We did it! I also could have just played the explosive trap and waited for my opponent to lose. That would have been fun. Damn, I should have done that. So I don't really want to do a secret hunter build because I've seen that. Ugh, not really. It's not really effective. Glyph of Warding is generally quite good. Khadgar's Scrying Orb. I mean, Hunter does have some quite strong spells. But the problem about spells is they don't provide, like, persistent onboard effects. They provide an initial onboard effect, typically at the very least. Initial onboard effect, and then they're gone. So, minions are so much more important for being able to take down high health totals. The reason that I hesitate here is that there is the opportunity in Hunter to generate minions using your spells. I mean, Unleash the Hounds, Animal Companion are like super obvious versions of that, but Flanking Shot, 4 mana, deal 3 damage, summon a 3/3, that's a good version of that. The Lesser Emerald Spellstone, which is summon 2 3/3s. If you play a spell, upgrade it, summon 3, and then upgrade it again, summon 4 3/3s for 5 mana. That's an example of that. We already have a trap in our deck. So there is a spell hunter archetype that we could work with. I think that... You know what? If I wanted to go with safe, with non-interesting and safe, then I would go with Glyph of Warding. If I was doing, for example, the dungeon run, the official dungeon run $30,000 tournament, then number one, I would be streaming, because you have to stream to qualify for that. And unfortunately, my internet won't allow you to. But I would be taking the Glyph of Warding here. Instead, I'm going to take Khadgar's. Let's go. Fuck. So this doesn't work for me. Here's the big reason this doesn't work for me. Like, here's 2 traps and a Cloaked Huntress. The Cloaked Huntress makes the traps cost 0. Why do... Fuck it. I guess I'm going with the secrets build. Again. Time to lose. Again. You'll never assemble the legendary sword of Keldar. Nope. Not how quotation marks work, my friend, my dude. That will not work, my dude.
Let the hunt
Yeah, sure, I'll keep Cloaked Huntress.
I told you kobolds to... Oh, whatever.
The thing is, when my traps cost 1 less, it doesn't really matter. I don't need the Cloaked Huntress at that point. I just prefer more spells. Spells. Like Huntress Explosive.
Come, midnight.
Not particularly enthused by this trade happening here. Go face! Yay! Clear the board. My hero never actually got attacked there. Got targeted, didn't get attacked. So the bear trap isn't gonna work. Because this says, I think, after. Yeah. And game is over next turn.
Stay put.
Well done. I've really learned my lesson now.
Well played.
That's cold.
I need like a Lesser Emerald Spellstone. If this is my build, then I need a Lesser Emerald Spellstone and probably another one and maybe another one after that and then like 5 more. I mean, they're all traps that I didn't have. Now I have all of the traps except for like Dart Trap currently covered and Snake Trap. And Misdirection. Dart Trap, Snake Trap, Misdirection. It's all of them, right?
Rexa versus Candlebeard.
Playing against Candlebeard, especially in the early game, when you have the Glyph of Warding is so ridiculous. Because they can't do anything at all. Their hero power costs 1 to make something charge, and they're never going to be able to play it.
I'll never tell.
Okay. I need card draw in this deck as well somehow, so... I kind of want to just go Wandering No. I'll play for a mana effective build. Because then next turn I save 1 mana.
Come, midnight.
Move that minion, go face. Magma Rage that can't charge. Ooh, rough. Dies to a Stone Tusk. Actually going to use it to generate a 1/1. Unleash the Hound. Singular.
What you got there?
They're heavily incentivized to make this attack face because they want that coin. Are they going to? Damn.
Such easy sport.
Okay. I mean, at this point, I just need to hero power for the kill. As our opponent's life total gets higher and higher, this is going to be much less effective. We've seen it before. I've tried this build. I tried. But, I don't know. Maybe it ends up working. If I put a Deathstalker Rexa and then just use the... I kind of really want to take Primordial Wand because it's good for just winning the game out of nowhere. But also Gloves of Mugging is a way for me to draw cards and to gimp my opponent. Vorpal Dagger is also really powerful. But I'm going to go with the Gloves of Mugging. What I was saying is if we get a Deathstalker Rexa, that's the Death Knight character for Hunter. If we get that, we can use that to fund our late game. So, we'll see. Another cat. Oh, Cat Trick's also missing, but this is our second Venom Strike. Fuck it. I desperately didn't want to go this build. And then the game was like, hey, fuck you, do what I say. I'm like, alright. Fine. Can I have a Lesser Emerald Spellstone? And then it slapped me in the face and said, hey, did I say you could talk back? Damn this game. I mean, I do want traps, but I have to believe that I'll eventually get them regardless.
Happy feast of Wintervale.
One. Animal companion.
To my side.
Worst one I could have gotten at that point.
Made to fit. Come, midnight.
I don't want to put low health minions on the board because I don't want stomps to just get them out. Like, a stomp would now have Jungle Panther on 1 health, and then it would be removed next turn. Just no good to me. Huh.
Such easy.
Alright, stomp time. You rob yourself of 2 mana, but you do remove one of my creatures. See, here's the point where now what do? I'm kind of without a floaty.
Sharp gadgets and steel.
That's actually really handy. Thank you. This might be lethal. Nope. Okay. I was just a little off. Sure. Now I don't have lethal. Damn you. And I need to wait for my opponent at this point because I need more fuel. I need to wait for my opponent to trigger an Eagle Horn Bow. I may not ever be able to overwhelm that now. 50-50, go. Did it. My opponent's gonna trigger like 2 of these secrets. Right? Well done, you're dead. Whew. See, it's come down to the absolute final cards there. This is not going to get easier. Shots is quite good. Quick shot, power shot, flanking strike especially. Obviously a mad scientist is pretty good. But I need the shots.
Good old Womp Whisker is being angriest of kobolds.
Womp Whisker. Oh shit. We're probably going to lose this one. Womp Whisker is the recruit from both decks. And my deck's biggest minion is a 2/7. A 4 mana 2/7. Whoa. We're going to need things like Hunter's Mark and Deadly Shot, but we can't rely on getting them right now because we need the secrets in the early game. I know what the problem with this build is so readily, but I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I just have to watch as I lose. Alright, here we go. There's my biggest minion. Freezing Trap is essential here. I pretty much just have to exclusively go face. I can quick and flanking strike to kill this. And I straight up have to. See, without those 2 shots, how would I have dealt with that minion, eh? Eh? And draw Hunter's Mark. Holy shit! I know Hunter's Mark was half on the screen by the time I said that. You have to trust me. That's what I was going to say. Why would I have said anything else? I think we're done.
From my side.
4, 2, 6, 4, 6, 4 is not. We have 5, 3, 8, 12. Okay.
Such easy sport.
Well played. Woo! All right. Pretty close that one as well. Khadgar's again? I mean, I have no benefit from either of the other two, so fuck it. Khadgar's. Our secrets are free! There's nothing like... Do I take, like, the high end just to have high end? I can't. Fuck it. All the way. Stop offering me the secret build. I can't be trusted to not take it, game. I need more shots. I need more flanking strikes. I need... If I had, like, 2 Lesser Emerald Spellstones in this deck, and I know they're in the secret offering, if I had, like, 2 of those, this would be a wash. I would have instantly just won out the gate. I'm going to throw back the Cloaked Huntress, because I need more secrets. The whole point of this deck is now play the Secret Keeper, and then empty my hand of all of the secrets that I now have. I think I'm going to wait on the Gloves of Mugging, though, because my opponent's going to make their cards cost less.
I'll never tell.
I actually have to kill that. Because allowing that to get freezing trapped is probably not a good idea for me. Not a huge fan of having to do that. So now everything costs 1 less, and I want my opponent to do that a couple times before I mug them and take all of it.
Come, midnight.
My power only grows.
Alright. You can use the hero power. Now this turn my opponent won't be able to play the Savannah Highmane they just drew. That's fine. That does nothing for me right now. Well, nothing against me. However, next turn they will be able to. So now it's time to mug. Swamp King Dread is really good. Well, I mean, Starving Buzzard's also really, really good here so that I don't have to deal with my opponent. Don't have to deal with running out of cards. But Swamp King Dread I should just generate right now. Because it's so much damage. So now my opponent's probably going to put down the Savannah Highmane. It gets pumped. Then I lose my Swamp King Dread. I mean, honestly, as far as trades go, could have been a lot worse. See, I don't want to return a 2/2 to my opponent's hand.
This is my hunting ground.
Is that going back? Uh-oh. Fuck you. I don't even have a cat trick. Lame. Okay, freezing trap, that goes back to hand, and then you're gonna remove my minion? God damn it. Uh-oh. I'm going to summon a minion here. Now I have 2 sources of 3 damage on the board that can kill this Bittertide. I actually kind of want to go Stone Tusk against the Bitter Tide. Just for the damage. I definitely want the Giant Worm after the Quick Shot after that. This will go face right now. If that goes face, then... It's going to get bounced back before it triggers anything. Ouch.
Oh, who's a good boy?
That's fine. That stays on my board. 5 damage to my opponent's face there. Then it goes back to hand. And then I think no, I don't get my 3/3. Let's draw a card. Quick Shot is also really excellent in this deck because it is, it's card draw and it's free. Gloves of Mugging is 1000% why we're going to win this.
Keep speaking, so my beast can find you.
Okie dokie. This is going a lot further than it has any right to. Give me lesser emerald spells. Oh, if it says secrets and it's 3 lesser emerald spellstones, I'm going to flip my shit. Lame. Mother Gloop is going to be difficult. I actually need a... similarly against Mother Gloop, I'm going to need early game Gloves of Mugging. So I'm going to hard mulligan for that. Just because my opponent's going to make their whole hand ridiculously large minions. And after they do a couple buffs, if I can take that from me, we're in. There's my Gloves of Mugging. I shouldn't have played that. There's no reason to play that right now. It costs 0. I could play it at any time. It's not going to be triggered this turn. The first minion that they can play is a 2-mana minion. And since this is on autocast, there's nothing they can do. Those are both spells. That's interesting.
You gonna sleep with
Oh, shit. They have a Mean Street Marshal. I didn't even think they had that.
hunt alone.
Now I steal. No! The fuck, man? Now I'm Mr. Frownsworth. You fucker. You seriously gave me 2 Solemn Vigils. I'm so mad. They're all buffed! I took all the spells out of my opponent's hand!
My eyes are open.
Thankfully, I've got Unleash the Hounds in hand. Let's draw some cards.
I'll never tell.
I don't want these little minions triggering all my secret spells.
Fungus among us.
Fungus Among Us. I mean, I don't want that to remove my board. It's gonna get bounced back, isn't it? Yeah, I have a freezing trap. Unless my opponent's about to play a charge minion, but I think their only charge minions are the King Crush, and that's 9 mana. Now I want this back on the board. Damn. I think I'm actually just going to accept these hits here and try and let the Shroom Sayer clear the board for me. There it is. All my minions. Really sucks to let it have to... That's my 3/3. I actually kind of just want to go all face and let my opponent sort out what they want to do. Yeah, because then my opponent's going to have the Shroom Sayer actually kill their whole board next turn. Basically, here's the grift. My opponent's going to use the Shroom Sayer to try and attack face. Hopefully, they play a bunch of cards first. And then the explosive is going to attack the... Nevermind. Nothing happened like I thought it was going to, and I'm sad. I don't know if I can now do anything. I've already mugged you. I just got shit draws from when I mugged you, to be honest. Fine. I'm dead, like, next turn. Well played. God damn it. Secret Hunter. This, I think, is boss 7 as well. So, at the very least, we got to boss 7 using a Secret Hunter. That's amazing. That's not supposed to happen. If I can just deal a little bit of damage to the Shroom Sayer, then we could actually try and tie this up in a nice little knot. But I don't know how I'm going to get there. Yeah, that's not going to do it. All right. Well played. Back to hand. Ow. Damn you. Couldn't target your own Shroom Sayer? Dang it. Well, eventually, I'm going to be offered something that isn't Secret Hunter. And won't that be a day to remember? For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Secret Hunter. Hopefully, you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully, we will see you next time, Matthew.